Dragon Drop Podcast.
Welcome to episode 48 of the Dragon Drop Podcast. 48.
48.
This week in words, deja vu.
That
was a good one, right? That was a joke.
But what? Why is that?
Remember?
Yeah,
last week.
What's that have to do? Okay. I thought you were actually going to do a couple of those.
No, the word it was deja vu.
They're basically Ricky-isms, like getting two birds stoned.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see if I can think of one. All I think is Tiger Thick Wigski. Shit, I can't think of any other good ones. I could look them up.
Okay. This week we got stories from the week that aren't political. We got other ones.
Way.
We got other stories. But let's start with the biggest one. The biggest one is the Studio Ghibli art, right?
It's huge.
It's like there's so much.
Wow.
Basically, ChatGPT 4 or 4.5 or whatever the hell, the new ChatGPT allows you to turn any image into any style of art. So everyone is turning every meme image into Studio Ghibli style.
They look pretty sweet. I like the style.
Right, but
yeah, it's lazy brain man entertainment.
yeah, there's
Can't appreciate real art, so
there's a clip of Miyazaki like really mad about AI.
Mm.
So it's kind of ironic that it's the most popular use of it so far. You know, because ChatGPT's making like 4 billion a year or something off this.
they're really just edging their capabilities, and then they're eventually just going to push the subscription-based only use.
But they said they're going to allow 3 image generations per day for the free tier, which seems like nothing.
Yeah.
So, but it's $20 a month for the cheapest one. But another thing about the story is the White House themselves have posted one of them arresting a fentanyl dealer.
Insane. That one.
The actual person looks insane. I thought fentanyl people were skinny. Why is she so
That's
fat?
the dealer. The dealers can't be using their own product. You know?
So she just sells the fentanyl and then goes and eats frickin' paella.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy that they themselves have posted this.
It's like Cushing's disease.
Yeah.
She's got Cushing's.
Does she?
It's endocrine disorder.
Let's pull up a picture of Cushing's.
What do you mean?
She's got a war against nutrition.
She's smoking the Kush. Gave her Cushing's. Watch out.
Okay.
Oh no.
This is it.
Oh, it kind of looks pregnant. I've seen women like this. Yeah, it's like they have big fat guts.
Yeah, they got a beer gut, but they're not prego.
Is it only women? There's men? There's men.
No, men too, yeah.
Oh, that's just like a beer gut.
That's just a normal guy.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Normal kind of guy.
It just looks like extremely unhealthy. Muscle wasting.
Pituitary looks like a ball sack. Pretty cool.
That looks like some nuts right there. Okay, interesting.
Pit will look like
we should pull up the world air quality chart and just see how
ppms.
How we're doing versus let's go to Bangalore.
Why do you
see how Bangalore?
Is this
No, we need a live one. The live chart.
Okay.
Because they got microplastics, dude. They're getting lung cancer like no other, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, microplastics.
It's in the air.
Yep, sucking in bad air.
Permanent masks.
Says
dude,
Baghdad
is number 2, the worst.
India's the 4th.
Delhi, wow.
It's bad anytime it hits 60. These are like in the 170s.
Kathmandu must be bad because it's up in the mountains and there's some not even Gulf Stream, but a stream of air that gets stuck in the mountains.
Air travels comes from the west,
and then it hits the mountain and it gets stuck there, right?
So the Indian Pakistani air is going east and hitting Nepal here and just getting it's probably getting trapped in the mountains or whatever. Because a lot of these are Pakistan. Man,
Ew.
Where's America?
Oh, doing pretty good so far. Dubai.
There's no United States on here at all.
Even LA?
Oh, here we go. US. Okay. USA. The worst one is Salt Lake City. It's a 43. So even the worst in the entire country, still green.
Oh, Detroit is 98.
Right there.
Yeah, look at that. 37.
When I visited LA, it was smog
I would have thought
the
LA
weather's
would be.
weird.
LA is
but
31, right? Oh, I mean, this is a daily air quality thing. There's some days where it's smoggy. Some days it's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Today's one of those days where it's not that smoggy. So.
When I was there, it was every day I was there. Crazy.
Yeah, in China, they started making if you're basing your license plate, if it was odd or even, you can only drive every other day.
Well, look up Mexico City.
That's cool.
I hear that they're real bad.
It's not even on here.
What? There's no way. Maybe it didn't load up at the top.
It's the whole page, man.
How? Mexico
Let's
City's
go
really
with the
bad.
cleanest cities. Number 1 is Seattle in the entire world.
They're just
That's
not
crazy.
tracking it over there.
But it's because they're on the coast, and there's nothing to pollute them up there. Vancouver,
Portland's
same thing.
better.
Well, Portland's probably on here too.
Portland, Michigan?
Well, Portland, Oregon. Nobody cares about Portland, Michigan. Dude.
Vancouver's got all
Yeah.
the Kush smoke.
Portland's 25. Oh yeah, number 1, man. Then Kabul, Afghanistan, Kyoto, Japan. All right.
Wow.
All right, let's stop talking about this. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Air quality, huh? What do you guys want to talk about here, huh? What do we got? Buy now, pay later on DoorDash. How do you guys feel about this? People
Financing DoorDash?
Yeah, financing DoorDash. Like if you have to finance DoorDash, you shouldn't be ordering it. Right? This is splitting it into 4 payments. It's the same price.
You just shouldn't be ordering it anyways. But now they're at the point where they need more customers, so this incentivizes more customers.
Everything you buy on DoorDash is 30% more expensive than if you bought it in person by default. They raise all the prices. Plus,
And you have
They're
to tip
taking
'em.
advantage of people that make bad decisions.
plus the delivery fee, plus the tip. And
Well, they're scrolling on TikTok and they can't miss. They can't
Right.
put down the phone. Can't put down the phone.
Can't put down the cup, dude.
That is wild. Financing DoorDash, if you do that, fuck you. I mean, honestly, let's just put it out there. If you're doing that, you suck. And it's really all that you're sucking yourself. Because it doesn't matter to me. You're just ruining your own life unless you're like Steve will do it.
It's like you're already poor. You're sticking into the poorness for at least another month.
Well, maybe they're onto something because the amount of Americans using the credit card debt and just deferring payments has, probably gotten so crazy. Maybe that's the play though. You get free food because you can just defer your
It's
DoorDash
not free.
payments and then say, I can pay like $1 a month for my balance of $30,000.
Deferred student loans, deferred DoorDash.
Yeah. Maybe that's man.
You finance it through Fannie Mae, like you get so much DoorDash debt that you like take out a government loan. Yeah, this one's only 5.8%.
Well, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, what was I thinking?
It's like
Might do it.
you can't spend less. I think that if you want to get like a single Jimmy John sandwich, it's like a minimum of like $18.
Yeah, just head over there, man. Just head over there yourself.
Well, people will say, there's the disabled people can't head over there, but the disabled people don't have the money to use it anyway.
Yeah, they ate all of human history before DoorDash. Like, it's not like all of a sudden there's no way for them to eat unless they DoorDash.
Delivering groceries is definitely cheaper. It's like a time convenience thing, but even then, yeah, people don't have their life together.
Why do we care what Steve will do it thinks? Is he
just
still...
because it's about DoorDash. He spends like
he have
$30,000 a month on DoorDash.
That dude he drinks the most alcohol of like anybody I've ever seen, and he's
pretty cool though.
He says he eats like multiple steaks. Like he can't eat just one. He DoorDashes steaks. $30,000 a month in DoorDash.
So everybody donating money on Kick or whatever to Steve will do it.
Just steaks.
Buying steaks
On DoorDash.
God, how much? That's got to be crazy.
It's probably $30,000 a month.
A month.
Right.
That's $1,000 a day. That's
all those guys are doing like $10K a month in DoorDash. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the money.
They just get big tips.
The crazy thing is like DoorDash like doesn't even make money, like as a company. Like they
don't take service fees.
Well, they do, but they're not profitable. Like Uber and stuff, they're not profitable.
Oh.
Let's look at
probably all the complaints and stuff.
People being like, my food never came.
Yep.
This is the wrong order.
They have a net.
And they have to give them like reimbursements, shit.
DoorDash has a 4.9% profit margin. That is, wow. They don't even
Pretty
do
good.
anything though. So like they missed their earnings last quarter. Almost 6%. So,
But they beat the previous 2 quarters by a lot. That might be a sign of the market. You know, like the general health of the economy. That's let's see, that's a lagging indicator.
no, the people say that the first indicator of a bad economy is strip clubs. When the strippers start losing money, that's how you know the economy's bad.
Are strip clubs even popular anymore? I feel like nobody goes to the strip
Yeah,
club.
I feel like that's a crazy correlation, but
That's if you can't afford the strip club, the economy's going down. I don't think any of us have been to a strip club, but
I've been to several.
why? Go ahead.
Well, I was 18. I was. I will just say I was along for the ride. But the
Was
one,
it the
that
Voo?
one, yeah, one night we did the trifecta, 3 Voos in one night. There was one in like Saginaw, Lansing, and like I think Kalamazoo or something.
Why
We
would
did the
you do that?
trifecta. It was Joey. He what happened was he got his Pell Grant refund and spent it all.
See,
in
dude,
that
this is where
night.
the money for the strip clubs comes from the government.
Joey. But one time we went to Colorado. It was like a boys' road trip, and we went to the strip club. And we're like 18. Like I'm like skinny. I probably weigh like 145. Like we're young boys. We go in there, and it's like I might have told the story. It's like a black dude hood strip club. We go in there, and it's like big black dude men, and we're like little white boys. We sit down for about 15 seconds, and then we get up and leave because we're like we do not fit in here.
vibe check.
Yeah, we were not the vibe. I was probably wearing like a polo and like just like a little boy.
You guys actually
Popping your collar.
Did you have dollar bills?
No, I don't spend money.
So you were at the strip club spending no money.
Yeah, because they dance for free. But if you go sit up at the stage, you gotta drop a little bit. And there was one time, but we won't talk about
Joey?
it here. Oh yeah, he went out. He would get the private dances. And I remember he went back, got a private dance, came out, grabbed 2 girls, and got a double dance after. Like, got a single dance and then got 2 girls to do a double dance on him.
Did Joey ever finish that degree?
Was he trying to get a degree?
Well, the Pell Grant is a college grant. So
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Pretty sure not. I think he was just he was hustling the Pell Grant
my God,
because he grew up poor.
just taking that money. Oh, well, great.
Or maybe it was because he dropped out of school and he was working like his grandpa worked for the Army Corps of Engineers in Louisiana doing like drilling, like dirt samples, and he would go down and work for 10 days and make a bunch of money and then come up and like we would ball out. So maybe it was that, not the Pell Grant. But for some reason, I feel like it was the Pell Grant.
This week was the Nintendo Direct. And Dan, you're a Nintendo boy.
Ooh.
So you tell us.
You told me about this. I had no idea.
Well, you know about Pokemon and stuff. Are you a Metroid player?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There you go. So
There you go.
you are a
Probably all of
Nintendo
them.
boy. I've never played this.
Yeah.
I don't think I played a single one. So what is this game?
Damn. Oh,
Metroid
know.
Prime 4 Beyond.
this one might change the whole series, but
Ooh, looks pretty cool.
yeah.
The
First
twist is
person
Samus is
kinda
actually a man.
action adventure puzzle.
But
The
basically,
graphics
I
look
don't know.
decent.
Metroid is like Nintendo's only FPS. Right? When did they become first
Not sure.
person?
What?
What other Nintendo first person shooter is there?
First person shooter? I don't know.
All I can think of is
I don't play
Metroid.
enough Nintendo to know all that or pay attention to it, but
But,
I figure there's got to be more. You could probably play Call of Duty on the Switch. Just might.
Can you? We play Fortnite.
That's third though.
But yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out this year. So hopefully they let
Yeah.
people
Bigger screen. They got magnets for the stupid little controllers that no one uses anyways.
probably get to buy the same games again.
You could play Quake on Nintendo.
Quake? Is Quake still
Ooh.
a thing?
Metro.
Booming.
Redux.
Is it?
Doom.
That Metro game
Crisis,
isn't that?
Wolfenstein,
Yeah, you're just
Overwatch.
like naming games that they use to like benchmark graphics cards.
It's on the Switch, dude. Nintendo. Call of Juarez. There you go. That's
So
everyone's
they
favorite.
just canceled a Harry Potter expansion for the Wizard game. So rest in peace.
GoldenEye, dude. That was probably one of the early ones
Ooh,
everyone
yeah.
played.
Okay, GoldenEye is an FPS, but that wasn't like a Nintendo didn't make that, right?
I
Like,
thought it
Oh,
came out
Nintendo
on
made? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm
64, I
saying.
thought.
yeah, no, it's an N64
GoldenEye?
game, but it wasn't made by Nintendo. It was like, I don't know, some other studio, right?
Turok, dude. They played the shit out of that.
Turok is like the dinosaur game.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Well, it says published by Nintendo for N64.
Yeah, but who's the studio behind it?
Publisher, developer is Rare. Publisher, Nintendo.
I think Rare also didn't they also make Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong, Banjo Kazooie, Battletoads. That's the classic.
Battletoads, dude.
Dude, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, a lot of those early Nintendo games were by them.
Did you guys ever watch Wizards of Waverly Place?
No, did you? Because that's kind of weird if you did.
I didn't.
Okay, because like we're all a little too old for that show.
I know. I had younger siblings though.
Okay.
I don't know if they
Right.
liked that. Was it Miranda Cosgrove?
No, that's Selena Gomez.
Oh, okay. They're the same archetype, dark hair girl. Right?
Oh, that's all. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Yes. If those are
Selena
the
Gomez
only
is
two
with
things.
Benny Blanco. Do you guys know Benny
Yeah,
Blanco?
that's crazy, man. He's got to have something going for him. He's like
Well,
the-
he's
the
like
new Pete
super
Davidson.
famous music. He's a super famous music producer. He's written like a ton of the huge pop songs.
Right? But like
He's like
he's a
one of
weird
the-
looking guy.
He is, yeah. He's one of the goats for music production in pop, at least.
And he,
Like if you look up his rap sheet, dude, it's insane.
yeah, you were just posting about somebody's the goat, and I looked him up, and he's some producer born in 2000.
Oh, Nick Mira, yeah.
Yeah.
He blew up with Juice World. He was like Juice World's producer.
Looks like he hasn't done a song in 2 years though.
Yeah, he's probably just balling out. Actually, no, he's streaming on YouTube. He streams that Marvel Rivals and then him making beats.
Who wants to watch Marvel Rivals?
Nobody. Everyone's in there asking him to make beats. And they don't want him to play Marvel
Turn
Rivals.
this shit off.
Okay. Okay, this is the button.
Ian's always got ideas to share.
All right, Ian
like
wanted
this.
us to discuss what is the best bean.
Oh man, this is a good one.
Oh, soy.
Here, should we go through the list real quick? Do you want to read the
Soybeans.
list?
I've never seen
So-
an Adzuki bean before. But Adzuki, black-eyed peas, cannellini, chickpea, edamame, fava, gigante, great northern kidney, lima, mung, navy, pinto, and soy.
Soy might be, because you can do so much shit with it. Why does soy get made into all these products, but you don't got like a lot of like cannellini products? You know what I'm saying?
Are chickpeas beans? Why do they call them peas?
They might not be
Garbanzo
beans. Yeah, garbanzo. Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I liked the black-eyed peas because those were the ones when at least when I was in elementary school, they'd have those around and you could like peel all the little shell off, play with the bean. I don't know what it was like for crafts, but I would just.
I mean, I'm a
pick at
fan
'em.
of, I guess, kidney for like making chili.
Ooh, yeah.
What are you doing, Bill?
Cannellini are nice.
Fixing my thing. Was it noisy?
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, so I'm saying kidney. Dan's saying black-eyed peas, and
No, I'm saying black beans for sure.
oh, black
I
beans.
might go.
for eating,
Yeah, I might go black.
for
Those
consuming.
go in like Mexican food, right? Yeah.
No,
But if you're making chili,
beans and rice.
beans and rice. Who's eating beans and rice?
No, maybe that's a Mexican thing. I don't know.
That sounds like a British thing where they don't know how to make food, so they just eat beans, rice, and
Well, that's
cheese.
part of my schlop. You do beef, beans and rice,
beans and toast.
You guys ever
Yeah.
see those
cheese, beans, and toast.
The shorts.
those English food trucks where
Yes,
it's like
I
they
get-
get a potato with
They're
baked
called
beans
the Spud
and
Bros.
cheese,
They're called the Spud,
Spud
Bros.
Bros.
Potato
Baked beans, like they do tuna and baked beans
It's
on a Potato.
You get quite a bit too. They give you 1.5 potatoes, or spuds as they call them, and they give the first person and the last person free food.
Yeah.
It's pretty entertaining. The guy just wears like
It's
a
because they don't have that
coat.
shit around here unless you're in a real big city.
But it's
though.
like,
The food
would you-
trucks, you know?
Yeah, but if there were food trucks, would you be paying for a potato and beans? Like, that's
Potatoes
so
are
British.
basically free.
You're hungry and you're walking right over there. I mean, shit.
I think that's
Baked
Some
beans.
Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be better street food than.
Smells good and you're hungry, dude. You probably eat whatever.
Tacos.
You're hungry enough?
Okay, but
Oh, I would eat it.
Yes, if you're starving, you'll eat baked beans, Dan.
I would
But
try it
I'm
out.
saying,
anyways.
like,
I mean,
if there were 10 different food trucks, you probably would never go with the beans guy. The beans.
yeah,
and
it's probably a
potatoes.
cheaper option.
Beans truck.
Yeah, I think it's 5 quid, as they say, which is
Ooh.
5 British
Harry
pounds sterling.
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Quidditch, yeah.
That's nothing to do with quid.
And it flies around.
Is that what they named it? That? Okay, all right.
Ooh.
So it's between black beans and kidney beans. Beans, right? That's
Yeah.
Do you
also,
buy them canned or do you get them dry and you soak
Oh,
them?
I don't
Let them soak.
I don't like doing that. I'd rather just get them in a can, because the whole soaking them and having to
Yeah.
clean them is a waste of time.
Well,
Ian
shelf
wants to
stability
know.
yeah.
Ian wants to know if he should move downtown. If he should
Making my
live
way downtown.
Downtown what?
downtown Grand Rapids.
Oh.
He's trying to decide where to move.
Well,
He's moving, I think, next month or the month after. What are the pros and
Um,
cons of living downtown? I think it's very loud, and it
Yeah, I would say no.
takes you a long time to get in and out of your car because you have to go to a fucking parking ramp. So
And it's probably more expensive.
yeah, absolutely.
All the restaurants are going to be more expensive.
well, they have a lot of student housing around there, so I think
Mm.
the other housing kind of has to match that pricing, so it might be more affordable. I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's not cheap.
No?
It's not cheap. These are like $1,800 one beds.
Ooh.
Get a roommate, live in the closet
He's
or
not.
something.
No, he's not. He wants to live alone. He also wants to
Well,
know if he.
we
if
know someone who has a whole house that he could move into. But
Never. If he wants to
Not you.
know if he can tell people he's 23. I don't think so.
Sure.
young
You
blood.
definitely can.
He's like 31, 32.
Well,
No, he's
either
23.
they might know you're lying, and then your what is it? Your rapport, your riz goes down, your aura. He would get negative
Do
aura.
you
if
have to
they
use Gen Alpha
realized.
words all the time?
I'm just keeping up.
Can we
dude.
just
I'm trying to
stick-
keep up.
Trying to relate.
Can we just stick with our old words?
Chapel Roan, dude. I know about some
What does
things.
that have to do with anything?
She's
like,
around,
That's
right?
like saying Lady Gaga or Britney Spears. You're
That's
not,
old though. We don't care about them no more.
right, it's the equivalent. You just said a pop star's name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about who's relevant here. Stable Rondo. Stable Ronaldo.
That's like one of those phase streamers.
Right.
I don't get why those people are famous.
Lacey.
Didn't one of them like recently like break his ankle just walking?
I could be next on that. I'm scared of walking.
Are the FaZe Clan, are they still gamers? Or are they just like rich streamers?
Gamblers now.
They're just gamblers? Because like I've never really understood the appeal of like watching someone who's just rich be rich. Like, the people that crash their Lambos.
Yeah.
That's what the kids
They're
want to watch.
idols. You just want to sit at home, game all day, and you're rich. I mean, the young kids want to see that, and the more
True.
they study them, the more they can mimic them. Might just.
It does seem
work
like a
out
lot
for you.
of young people have the XQC accent, which doesn't make any
Oh.
sense.
What does it sound like?
They just
Skibbity.
talk really fast. and
Skibidi?
They sound European and talk really fast.
Like Destiny.
He's French though.
Destiny just talks fast, doesn't sound European.
Oh. Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro isn't Europe. What are you doing?
He just talks fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The faster you talk, the smarter you are.
Right.
If you're dumb, you
It-
think that.
It's called filibustering.
Filibustering is
Well, if
when
he
you
talks slow
if-
like me,
You know what filibustering is, Bill?
I don't know.
It's like when someone is like trying to pass a bill in Congress and
Veto.
you're allowed to just keep talking forever. That's filibustering, so they can't vote on it. That's what
Oh, yeah,
filibustering actually is.
Right. Well, like if like they just keep going, like if Destiny just talks over and keeps talking, and the other guys try to get a point in, but Destiny just keeps going, he filibusters it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Think
in
of that
like
as
a
like
debate,
railroading.
railroading.
Debaters. Do people still do that? Just debate.
Sounds
Oh, yeah.
sexual. Railroading.
Or you wanted to talk about the Republic of Dagestan.
Yeah, this is where the white Muslims come from. As said by I think it was Shane Gillis, there's nothing scarier than a white Muslim. Um,
Why?
well, I think that's where Khabib and like Hamzat Chimaev and Islam Makhachev, so all the really good UFC fighters, they're all super disciplined. You know, they're not out partying because like white culture, you get a little party in. You know what I mean? You celebrate. These guys, they go back. I think it says 2-3 years in Dagestan and then come back. You know, you'll learn how to.
They don't drink. But this is also where the terrorists that bombed the Boston Marathon, they came from Chechnya, I think, which is right.
Oh yeah,
Allegedly.
Not allegedly. No, that's where they're from.
So, but they're very disciplined, and they're built like a barrel of snakes.
What does that
Like
mean?
their bodies are tight.
A barrel of snakes. That seems like it would be loose and writhing and not solid.
It's like their muscle fibers are like just, you know, so dense. Like they'll squeeze you and your head will pop off.
They're 83% Islam. What the?
Yeah, that's where the white Muslims come from.
Yep. We got Asian Muslims too in I think Indonesia.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and China, but that's a.
There's not
sore
that many in
subject.
China. The biggest Muslim country I think is Indonesia, population
I
wise.
thought the Uyghurs were.
The Uyghurs are just like West China. Number wise, there's probably not as many.
Like millions.
How many? How do you spell Uyghur? I have. It's-
Uyghur.
I no. It's like a UHGR.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright.
Uyghur. What a weird word.
How many Wiggers are there? Yeah.
That's what I thought
No,
it was when
that's
it came
no,
out.
this is not the right word.
Just phonetically spell it Uyghur. Just phonetically, it'll know.
WEE.
It's
It knew.
UYGHURS. Okay. How many? There's 11 million. That's not that many.
Well,
It-
it's like
for a
most
coun-
of the
for a-
population of Michigan.
Yeah, but China's got a population of 1.4 billion.
They can't feed their people without imports.
I mean, can we? Like,
I don't know. Probably not.
so like, what's that? How's is that different? I don't know. Everyone's important. I think it's okay when there's a world economy that trades, but some people think we should make everything ourselves. But we don't have rare earth minerals like that they have in other countries. That's why
True.
we're trying to colonize little bits of Africa.
We need to
Mars.
recycle all of the elements out of the phones.
Yeah, no one's,
That'll be our supply.
I feel like the who are you going to pay to do that?
Children?
People smelting down the computer parts in the phones for gold.
You guys see in Florida they're passing a bill to make it so 16-year-olds can work full time.
Nothing
I don't
wrong with that.
Seems all right. Except
Get a
for they got to go to
couple,
school.
Yeah,
Floridian
including
kids
school,
in the
including-
workforce.
They can work over 40 hours after school, which would be that's 16-hour days every day.
It's for the hustlers. Get after it.
Got to have someone work in the fields nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Takis. You guys like Takis?
No. I haven't had a good Taki where I'm like, man, I want to keep eating these.
That's what I'm saying. You got to
Usually-
try these ones. There's
I'm
Takis
just like too
now.
hungry, and I'm like, God, I guess I'll eat another one. But
They got these new Takis that are basically Doritos. They're like rolled
Ooh.
Doritos. They got the Cool Ranch. It's called Buckin' Ranch. And
Bussin'
intense.
Ranch?
No, Buckin'.
Ooh,
Buckin' like a deer.
it's gonna bust.
And intense nacho.
okay.
But Ian wanted us to talk about Takis.
They're super crunchy.
Like,
They're satisfying because of the crunch.
Like when Takis
corn.
first came out, they were all
Corn.
spicy, and I didn't like them. But now,
Yeah, I've had the
Rich.
Fuego. I had the blue hot ones. Blue heat.
The thing about Takis spice is most of it comes from citric acid, so it's also the thing that they make sour candy out of. It's like this weird thing that happens to your taste, but it's not actually capsaicin, it's citric acid. They might have a little bit, but that's where a lot of the spice comes from in these artificial.
is that true?
I'm pretty sure. Look at the ingredients.
It's a blend of chili peppers, paprika, and lime, dude.
That's not true. We're going to need to look at the ingredients.
What?
It's going to be citric acid here.
Takis Fuego. Where's the ingredients?
Oh, Nikocado Avocado loves the blue ones. He makes blue ramen and then just turns himself
Yeah, I've seen
blue,
that.
eating like a big fat slob.
Takis
Go to the images.
ingredients.
Corn, oil, soybeans. It's good for you.
Citric acid.
Okay, we have different. Yeah, okay, but like, is that the spice?
Google citric acid used as spice.
Sour salt.
It's very strong and acidic. Sour salt.
Okay, it must be used sparingly to avoid an overwhelming sourness.
Yeah. Like if you look up like Cheetos, they do a lot of citric acid too. Like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, they it might say a little bit of spice on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Maltodextrin speeds capsaicin absorption.
What?
I don't know, man. This is a Reddit post. Where? Okay, will they really get their spice? Where is it? What? Spicy and addictive. I hate articles like this. Just give me the answer.
Just
it
ads.
says okay, it's maltodextrin.
That's what's spicy? Maltodextrin?
Maltodextrin and capsaicin.
It speeds the absorption of capsaicin.
Right, but they combine that to make it extra.
Maltodextrin is like a binder.
Yeah, but the two together apparently speed each other up. Like a, catalyst. Anyways,
I'm probably wrong here.
Yeah, I
who
think
knows?
you're wrong.
I think I might be wrong there.
Yeah. I like those Takis.
Wrong.
I like those Takis. I'm a fan. I never liked the
I like
spicy
Takis
ones, but everyone should try out the Buck and Ranch and the nacho ones. Hope they come out with some more. Those are pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I got this story from earlier this week about remember that guy that he's trying to live forever?
Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
Brian Johnson. Okay, he revealed that he takes 2.5 milligrams of Cialis every day. So recently he was
For his
talking.
heart health.
Yeah, he was recently bragging about getting night boners, and now everyone's upset because the reality is he was getting the night boners because he's taking Cialis every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a grifter. He was like shilling a product, and yeah, as they all do. But
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Have you heard him talk?
no, I've just heard that he takes the blood of his son, and
Gotta live
Send
forever,
him to
dude.
Dagestan and get choked
he's
out.
just fucking sweet though at the same time.
So my ex says that I dumped her when she got cancer, and now the New
He
York
just
Times
doesn't
is
look
preparing
real.
A hit piece based upon her
By
stories.
2040,
I'm going to
the
tell you what really
average human lifespan
She
is
began
gonna go
harassing
up
me
30
5 years
years.
ago after we broke up. She demanded that I pay
At
her
least for
$9
the wealthy
million.
that can afford to.
Weird. Well, I don't. He doesn't like. He's sick in his 40s, and like when you see him, like in videos, he looks like he's in his 40s.
Right.
His branding of "Don't Die" is like the message is good, but there's something weird with that and unsettling.
Right.
Like why talk about it like that?
He wants to live
Well,
forever, dude.
You're denying like the fact
Well,
we're all going to die. So you're
The
like
people
going
that
against
have
biology.
the money can afford to do stuff. If you're gonna live forever and you're poor, like You
Imagine.
have all the cool experiences. Like the wealthy
Yeah,
people
think
can like do
about,
a
like,
wider
how
variety of things.
think about how Elon Musk looks now compared to what he looked like 20 years ago. He's got money. Okay, Bezos was gross looking, and now he's like a fucking buff dude and all that. But
And
and
Bill Gates is just a fat slob.
Bill Gates isn't fat.
I think he's got a big old like pregnant belly. Like he's got that. What's that disease?
I think
Cushing's.
Bill Gates is pretty skinny right now, actually.
We're gonna need an updated pic of his gut.
When I search for Bill Gates' gut, I'm gonna get a picture of Bill Gates'
Dude,
gut.
Bill Gates 2025 speech. He looks kind of skinny there,
This is from last
but
year.
that could be an old pic.
What I'm saying is Bill Gates hasn't been fat in 20 years, man.
Yeah.
He also doesn't look like he's like, working out every day like Bezos.
He's working out his mind.
He doesn't seem like he's gotten his face laminated like Elon either.
Yeah, I feel like male like facelifts and Botox and stuff. Like you're a wuss.
This is what you wanted to see right here?
Oh wait, no, the second pic on the top.
Bill
He's got a
Gates,
fupa, bro.
40 pounds overweight. This is posted 109 weeks ago.
He's rocking a fupa in that one.
He's just not he's not on Ozempic like everybody else is.
True.
If he was on it.
Fairly normal looking dad, except for like to have billions of dollars and be kind of like a fat slob.
Like this?
He's like, none of this is going to my children.
Have you seen this gut?
When I die, none of it.
Dude, that looks like Cushing's.
He just keeps saying
What
everything's
is
Cushing.
that?
That's Elon's gut, dude.
Where does he get that thing?
His diaphragm is just pushed out. He has the chest of a king.
Look at this build, man. He's
It's
sucking in.
Photoshop, dude.
It kind of looks like
It's AI, Elon.
when you take steroids, all of your organs grow.
You're talking
like,
about Joe Rogan right
permanently.
now. Joe Rogan's
Right.
weird gut.
And that's like what Elon looks like. It's like this weird, like all of his organs grew.
They're probably on the same thing, man. Yeah, it is weird, but I mean, it's not like he's in bad shape, right? He's just got huge organs.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Liver King. You remember when Liver King said he was all natty?
Right? What a weird thing to do.
People lie, dude. People lie.
You guys know
Yep.
Sam Sulik?
He's trying to grift to get more money, so I'm all natural. Get my products though.
This guy looks fake too.
Oh, he is. He's on the gear. He just did his first bodybuilding
Why do they
show.
call it gear?
That's a good question.
This guy's huge.
Yeah, he's 23, and
Have you seen that?
he does really
17-year-old?
low quality like vlogs about being in the gym and stuff, and eat like just going to the grocery store. He's pretty famous. He has 4.1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Are you a big fan?
It's kind of weird. It's like thinking about people born in 2002, and he's like an adult.
We're
You know what I mean?
old.
Like
We're old, dude.
2000s kids are adults.
Yeah. So yeah, these are really long videos. It's just he sits in his car.
A prerequisite.
He's genuine. He's
That's
not doing the
question.
10-minute
Comes
cutoff
into
for YouTube
But
just to
now it's,
get, you know.
just how hard can I push it? And then it sort of scales its way up from there. Plus, there's the angle of adding the
He's sweet.
This guy has his mic clipped onto his hat. You think he'll be bald by next year, though? That's kind of what you give up when you take all the gear.
That's
right? Is your
true.
hair. Wearing a hat in all these
Oh.
pictures, and that's generally because these people are bald.
Do you guys remember Rich Piana?
What do you?
Oh,
who,
yeah.
who was
Legend.
Rich Piana?
Rich Piana is sweet. He died though.
It's not Rich Chiga. It's Rich Piano.
Look up like curls or something. Rich Piana curls.
The only one I remember of these guys is Ziz.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Like look at his arms, dude. What the hell? He's got like 30-inch arms.
This doesn't
It's
look,
like my waist.
looks like he's got lip fillers too.
He probably does.
Why? Ugh.
He's a sick cunt, just like Ziz.
Don't you like lose the ability to like move your arms when they're like this?
You can't touch.
You can't reach behind your back and stuff.
Like
yeah.
you can't scratch your back at all.
You
You're just this
can't
big
scratch your back.
meatball.
One of the dudes I worked with was a bodybuilder, and I would always like stick shit on his back so he couldn't grab it.
Dude, nice.
Power play, yeah.
Another big story this week. You guys remember Game Informer? It's back.
I thought it
I've
was
heard
coming
of
back
it.
a while ago. Or was that a different magazine? Oh, it was The Onion.
Yeah, the Onion's back, but Game Informer was like the good video game magazine. And
Yeah.
they're back. The website's back.
Got bought out by InfoWars.
Was the website gone?
Game Informer was gone, dude.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
For like 20 years?
No, it was. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been gone a while. Game Informer.
Yeah, the magazine, I remember, at least, I don't know if I had it. It was actually really good. Like, it was a good publication back in the day.
It was better than Tips and Tricks. It's like the better version of that. But
And I think GameStop had one.
the entire like team is back. Yeah, so
That's cool.
there
Too bad
was-
there's no good games for them to report on.
But like, is there like a good site for like a list of what games are coming out? You know, they're like the site you go to find it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys excited for GTA 6?
I could care less about it, honestly.
No.
I saw that it's like not even going to come out this year, or is it? They say it's coming out this year.
Fall, I think.
It'd be
GTA 6
$140
online.
bucks.
You can do like role play and go and shoot people.
Have they had a release date? I don't think so. It just says fall. Okay. But
I like this kind of like LARPing style games, you know, where you can live chat with people, and
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
so I'm should be good. I played a lot of GTA 5 like years ago.
Yeah, I just never
online.
played that. I heard about it.
I
but
only
didn't know
ever-
there was like the voice chat. Like, that's cool.
I only ever played the
Yeah.
story. So
I never played the story.
what?
Only GTA Online.
It's about the story, dude. It's what the game
Yeah,
is.
I don't like story games.
Yeah, I
Like
just
multiplayer.
skip through all the story stuff, anyways.
Right.
Did you never play the StarCraft story?
I
tried to get
think
through
I
it.
did maybe.
Like Jim Raynor, Sarah Kerrigan.
I think so, but
Ring bells?
it's like kind of like stupid.
You
Like
can
I
just
play
like
1v1.
block it out.
Like
And you can do the missions, but
Oh
you
my
just
God,
block
you-
out whatever they're talking about. It's not important.
Fake ass gamers, man. You guys are just PvP and only, huh?
That's fake, yeah.
Yeah, Halo 3 was PvP in that, and because that was voice chat, that was like
Yeah.
the raw, uncensored.
Modern Warfare lobbies.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
nobody's playing the Call of Duty campaign. That doesn't count. But like
Well,
Halo had
they're
a good
pretty
campaign,
cool,
right?
but
Yeah, you could
I think I did play Halo's campaigns.
I think in Call of Duty you get to shoot up an airport, right? You get to commit acts of terrorism in that game.
like to civilians.
Yeah.
Kill the civilians.
Yeah.
In Call of Duty.
Yes.
Oh.
You play as the terrorists in one of them. It was a whole thing.
Okay.
COD terrorism mission. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
no
that's
Russian,
not cool.
That's the mission, yeah.
I don't know why they wanted to do that, but that's the thing. You kind of play as a terrorist in Red Dead Redemption. You know, a cowboy that kills everybody.
I feel like we need a Civil War game, but it's like sort of like Red Dead Redemption. Is that Civil War time?
No, Red Dead Redemption's like 1899.
Yeah, we need like a Civil War one where like you watch your friend's arm like get blown off by like a cannonball and he's sitting there screaming in front of you and you're like, oh my gosh, and he's bleeding. And like you have a tourniquet and he just like is squirting blood and there's gets dirt in it.
They should do
You know, and
a
then he
Call of
dies
Duty
from
Civil War game. They've done Call of Duty World War One, right?
Yeah, World at War.
They've also done Vietnam, I think. But like, there's no
I like
Call
the
of
old
Duty
school guns. That makes the gameplay a lot better.
The M1 Gerund.
Yeah,
yeah.
Ultis are cool. Like no sights, or when the sights are shitty, that's cool.
But the thing about a Civil War game is you get like one shot every minute and a half.
There's a 30% chance to jam. That's cool.
Fucking 10% chance to blow up and lose your eye.
Yeah, the gun malfunctions and kills you. That's cool.
Oh man, it's not like that Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot, where he like just is loading up his gun super fast. Yeah.
Did you guys know in Vietnam they would dig pits and do spikes in there, like out of sticks, and then they would put shit on the stick so that if you fell in, you would hit the shit spikes, and then it would like basically inject bacteria into you. They also do that in prison. They take shanks and they shit in a bag, and they put the shank in the shit bag, and they leave it out in the sun for a week. And so when they stab you with the shank, it puts like bacteria in you, so you just
As
are
if
going
the
to die.
shit isn't enough, they let it like
a
Soak.
They got jankum shivs.
Right,
Remember
right,
J-
yeah,
remember
huffing the
jankum? Oh god.
huffing the shit.
Jankum truthers.
Okay. What are you guys watching? Anything? Anything watching? You guys watching anything right now? So I can tell you, I'm watching
I watched
a
one
few
movie.
things. I watched the new season of Reacher, and I got to watch the finale still.
Reach
Ooh.
around.
Reacher is like this big ass guy. He's like 6'3". He's like a former military police guy. In the movies, he was played by Tom Cruise, who's a midget. But in the books, he's 6'5". So having a 6'3" actor play him is much more realistic.
So
Wait, who
Jack
plays him?
Reach around.
This guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
He's pretty big. He's a big guy. Alan Richardson. And
looks like he's on gear.
probably. I mean,
He probably is.
probably sure, but like it's a decent show. I feel like he kills too many people, to be considered a good guy at all. He just kind of kills anybody that bothers him. And yeah, but he's going after a guy that killed his first protege, and we're gonna find out if he kills him or not in this final episode. Also watching Daredevil. Daredevil's Tuesday nights. Daredevil
Ben
Born.
Affleck.
Daredevil. Bill,
I think
come
we've
on,
talked
man.
about this.
That's like a 2003. I haven't seen that movie, by the way. But no, this is the newer Disney Plus Daredevil Born Again.
But it's shit though, right? Because he shoots his little
Mogs.
like his batarang or whatever, and then he sits there and stands there for a second.
Yeah, that was the first episode. We talked about the first episode of him aura farming instead of chasing a guy down. But
Yeah, yep.
it's gotten better. Like there's this whole thing where he doesn't want to beat people up, but it gets his default nature to be violent. And they're doing like a mirror with the villain who's also a violent guy. Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin. Kingpin is getting fat again. I think I brought that up. But Kingpin wasn't fat enough. He's actually getting
Right.
fatter, and his suits are ripping.
Ooh.
He's-
Yeah, I think we need more like fat people in Hollywood. Like and they're just normal people. Like they're not playing a fat person character. They're just like a normal person.
you got
know what I mean?
you got to understand that movies, like when they're made, they have to get insurance on the actors. It probably costs more when you got a 450-pound guy.
Oh yeah.
Liability. Yeah, the movie might not be able to be completed if the main character. Yeah.
If
Is
Brendan
fat
Fraser was that
DEI?
big, what do you mean?
Like, because DEI is
I
like
think so.
Yeah,
Like
explain what
race?
DEI is, Bill.
right, race and like disabilities or something.
Is DEI
Giving-
good or bad, Bill?
DEI.
Like, for example, when the MLB let Jackie Robinson play, he was a DEI hire. Is that bad, Bill?
No, that's good. He was a good baseball player.
Why wasn't he allowed
But
to
if-
play?
Well, that's like when was that? In like the 50s when
Why wasn't
like
he allowed
black
to
people
play?
weren't cool yet.
They weren't cool yet.
It's like the problem
That's a good way to
was
put it.
the black people were so cool. They were cooler than the white people, and
cool, you mean
we were
better.
trying to
They were
we
better.
were trying to pretend that the black people weren't cool, and then once you let the black people out and they were free to be cool, I mean now the black people are the coolest because we just let them be the cool people that we were trying to pretend that they weren't.
Can you imagine the NFL if they didn't have black players? Or like the
It would be
NBA?
worse than WNBA. It's like women's sports.
Hey, there's a good player now, and she's white.
True.
It would, yeah. I mean, the NHL doesn't have a lot of black dudes, but there's a few now.
Right. We need to start an organization that trains black dudes from like early childhood into hockey, and then we get we just like farm like we're like their managers so that we like get them really good contracts, and they're like we make the NHL better because they're missing out on all the black talent.
You want to be
It
a
could revive the sport too.
So, Bill, you're
True.
saying you want to be a sports
interest.
agent that only works with black hockey players.
Right.
Okay.
See, that's it's an untapped market that you could go in and negotiate some huge contracts because these guys, you know, they're once we get them in, and train them, you know, it's 10 million, 30 million, 50 million. Who knows, man? I mean, sky's the limit. No one likes hockey anyway, though. Hockey is like boring.
No, hockey's great.
Oh, okay.
Hockey, you watch like a football game and they play for 15 seconds, they take a break, they play for 15 seconds, they take a break. In hockey, they play the whole time, and they fight each other, and it's like encouraged. Okay,
And you throw squids.
that's like a Red Wings thing, right?
Yeah, you throw octopuses or squids.
I think it's octopi.
So squids aren't smart, but octopuses are. Is that the thing?
Dan? Are you?
Yeah, I don't really know, but yeah, maybe squids are less intelligent because they're not known for that.
Squids are considered highly intelligent, along with octopuses and cuttlefish. They're all kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, I figure that'd have to be similar enough. Everyone's really highlighting octopus intelligence, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care much for this not eating animals because they're smart shit. Because like I'm eating pigs, man. I don't care if the pigs can speak English. Like,
In Asian countries, they eat dogs.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they like? How many people are eating dogs though? How many?
I think it's popular. They like them. Like, there's probably
good.
dogs restaurants, dude.
It's just taboo.
What
30 million dogs a year for human consumption. That's gross.
God damn.
Dog meat, dude.
So they do it in South Korea.
Ooh.
And also the Native Americans in Mesoamerica, the Aztecs ate them. Hairless dogs.
Ooh.
There's got to be better meat. Like, I also like not. I don't like the idea of eating horses either. My line is like if they're
I like the idea of eating horses.
If they're like a useful domesticated animal, you probably shouldn't be eating them. You know, like you're not riding cows.
Right. They're for milk and food.
Yeah, but a horse is for like pulling wagons and you know. You wouldn't
But
eat
now we got Teslas. Why do you need a?
People don't eat donkeys, do they?
I don't think they eat donkeys. Yeah.
You don't want to eat donkeys. Like elk, you don't ride elk. You can eat elk, man.
Yeah. Elk sounds good.
That's the line, dude. If you're riding them like a cowboy, you don't eat it.
Yeah, like cats. Let's look up how many cats are eaten each year. That's just gross.
Are people eating
People
cats?
eat nutria.
I think they eat cats, right?
Who the hell? Cat meat. Ugh.
Cat meat, dude. Oh, it's on a plate with like cilantro and presented all nice and cute.
It's not widely eaten in China, but there's a couple provinces that do eat them. Older people consider catfish a good warming food during winter months.
Reported in
Catfish.
2008, a province in China ate 10,000 cats per day.
That's 100 million people, though. That's not that many people
Yeah.
eating cats. It's a good.
Gross.
Ugh.
Cat farm, dude. You got a
Might be
cat
kinda
farm,
Nice.
No.
right? Little soy sauce.
Let's stick to chickens.
Teriyaki?
We got chickens. We got goats. People eat sheep.
Lamb.
Lamb, sheep, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they call it lamb instead of sheep?
It's a baby. Lamb's a baby.
It's like the
A lamb-
cow, steer, ox. That it's all the different verbiage for the same thing.
Veal.
It's different stages of life and that.
Veal's
Lamb
a
is a
baby.
young sheep, an adult sheep. Okay. But like they're not only eating baby. Like a lamb chop isn't a baby. It's not veal, is it?
No, veal's a baby cow.
Oh no, I mean like it's not the veal of sheep, right?
I think lamb is like a baby sheep, right?
Is a lamb?
Because sheep meat is mutton. It's like it gets
No.
all like
No, man. The answer. Wait,
what?
lamb chop is not the meat from a baby sheep, but
Oh,
rather meat from a
young
young
sheep.
sheep.
Under a year old.
Mu-
Where I come from.
Okay, a
that's
mutton.
baby.
Mutton is an adult sheep. The hell's a hogget?
Haggis.
A hogget.
Hogget, dude.
What are these words, man?
You should look up haggis.
What is haggis? That's some Irish
We're gonna
crap.
find out.
Scottish savory pudding made from sheep's offal, which is heart, liver, and lungs. Just the organs, the worst parts.
Haggis.
How is the heart the worst parts and muscle? That's
No,
good.
mixing it with the liver and lungs. You don't want to eat hearts. They have really, really high cholesterol.
You want to eat hearts? They're good.
Have you ever had a chicken heart?
I think so.
No.
Have you, Dan? For real?
Pretty sure, yeah.
No, dude. Like people, when I was a kid, they'd eat chicken brains.
Ooh.
That's less cholesterol. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Brains are fat.
Are they?
I think
The
they got a
birds
lot
are
of fat.
evil. We can eat them.
You got to think brains probably taste
Horses
like
are
liver.
evil. We can eat them.
Horses aren't evil. What?
Well, you're a horse sympathizer. There's no change in that, I guess.
God.
Anti over here.
Oh yeah. You're a hobby horser, huh?
I don't try. Yeah.
There's
I mean,
horse therapy.
Those people, okay, here's a job idea. You could be a physical therapist for horse or hobby horsers because you know they're going to be getting fucking personal injuries all the time.
Hobby
It's
horses.
just
Right.
ridiculous. Yeah.
They're just
those hops.
they're
They're
just
jumping up high doing hurdles. Hurdlers have like the biggest kind of injuries of runners. And
They're just
track
kind of like
leg.
what's that parkour? They're just doing parkour with a stick. Yeah.
yeah, but then they're holding it there. They can't balance as well. If they fall, then whew,
It's like
can't catch
Quidditch.
yourself as well.
Quidditch.
Yeah, hobby horse. Can we show a video of hobby horse real quick?
Hobby
It's
horse.
the first time I saw this, it might have been Dan that. I think Dan
Yeah.
sent this one time, and it blew my mind.
New
It's like
sport
the
just
competition.
dropped.
Yeah, new sport.
Where's the videos of her? Okay. Man,
In the gymnasium.
she's doing dressage. Oh, she brought the little head with her.
Like, did they go hop around with this little horse stick?
How come it's
Like,
only white women?
Horse girls.
Horse girls.
This is an example
alright.
of white women's privilege. They get to do hobby horsing. Hobby horsing.
Well,
What is
some
the,
people
what is
like
the
horses,
most
others don't. That's okay.
what is the most privileged sport?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what
Privilege
the
in
hell are
what?
you getting on, dude?
Like what sport has like the highest median wealth? You know,
Oh,
The
tennis
richest-
makes sense.
tennis, equestrian sports, polo,
Golf,
sailing.
sailing.
Yeah, for sure. But is that even a sport?
Yeah,
Just
dude. Competitive sailing is a sport.
It's in the Olympics. I
Riding a
think.
boat is a sport.
People pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to send people to sailing school.
Yeah,
This-
I'm definitely like of the surf class because these things I don't even I'm like not in the same universe as like sailing people or like polo people. We were like McDonald's is a treat people.
You ski
You know what I
or
mean?
ski or snowboard though. That's the plot of Johnny Tsunami. How the poor kids can only snowboard. But I would say
Right.
snowboarding is also very expensive.
Yep, couldn't do that except for at the hill in town with a $40 board.
I never went sledding in Portland ever. What was the hill?
Middle school.
I've never went to the middle school, so
What? You never
Wait.
been to the middle school?
no. Yeah, I did. Yeah. What hill? What hill was there at the middle school? Mr. Manzini.
It's got the football field. There's like a really decent hill.
The only thing I remember
Legend
about
has
middle
it-
school is Mr. Thalen and Mr. Manzini.
Legend has it is they built the middle school on a landfill. I don't know if I believe that or not. Though.
Yeah, that's not something that's believable because it would be high up. And it
no,
was,
it is.
not really.
They compacted it down.
It's up the
It
hill.
would sink.
One
Right?
time I had a dream about Mr. Manzini's daughter, who I never talked to. That she like, I think she tried to kill me. I was in like this apartment, and she tried to come in and like kill me, and I had to kill her. Something like that. Like it got really confrontational. Like she was
Dream or
evil.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Self-defense dream.
and I can picture it. And this was like a decade ago. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know who his daughter is. I don't remember who our principal was. I only remember our assistant principal being Mr. Manzini.
Bauk. He had the shit bag. He had a shit bag. Blasphemy bag.
Wasn't that the high school principal?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he
That's hardcore.
had a shit bag, and yeah,
For
Well-
what? Like just a disease, or to get shot with a shotgun or something?
got a colonectomy or whatever, the colostomy bag.
Mm-hmm.
Shot with a shotgun is what your go-to on that?
I just knew a guy that happened to.
Why would he have gotten shot?
I don't know. He was working in Detroit, and they just came up and tried to take his money, and he said no, and then they shot him with a shotgun.
And then he had a shit in the bag for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Man.
Still worked
Damn.
though. I was like joking with him. I was like, "So you put that in the seat next to you and strap it in your seatbelt?" And he hit me on the head. He didn't think it was funny.
He hit you on the head, dude. What else we got here?
I had a thought. I had an AI thought. AI thought of the week. And maybe this is a conspiracy. Just thinking about why cursive isn't here anymore. You think it's because the AI can't register cursive? It's harder for it to understand as a language due to the inconsistencies of writing? Or, I mean, why else would we have gotten rid of cursive? It's because of AI, guys. Come on.
I think it's because it's
Clearly.
hard. And like that's it. That's
looks
the only
nice,
reason
though.
Is that it's hard.
We all had to learn how to do it seemed.
Yeah,
That is
But
weird.
now they don't do it anymore.
being able to write cursive is like being
Why?
able to like write in two languages. You know, so like it like makes you smarter. Now we've
So when people
gotten rid
sign
of
their
it.
name, it's just the cursivers and the non-cursivers. Like people printing their name now, or do they learn cursive just for their name, or do they not do
right
it?
when you do a signature. Do you just write your name, or do you learn cursive so
Doctor
that you can do a
scribble.
signature?
Dude, I'm pretty sure
do
you
a
can
doctor's
you can just
signature, yeah.
write you can just do an X.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
got to be able to sign stuff even if you're illiterate. So basically, people are becoming illiterate. I think they should bring back
That was
cursive.
my shower thought or AI thought of the week.
Do they still do
They
typing
took
though?
away cursive. Oh, they have to, dude.
But like,
Typing class.
if people are using touchscreens, is there any point to learn how to type on a keyboard like
You're
this
right.
when you're
Yeah,
typing
well,
like this?
they're gonna be doing Neuralink pretty soon, so then it's just how fast can you think about it and look around and yeah.
And just VR, like you can just look at stuff, and then you can
VR
select
just
it.
looks like shit. Like it doesn't look good.
I want to give it a go.
I was thinking about buying one.
I like having the hope that it's gonna be better than I think, and it's gonna beat my expectations of it. That's kind of a
It's
nice thing
VR.
to
Like
have.
I feel like VR has been the same for the last 10 years,
Yeah,
and like why has it not gotten any better?
but you can RP with people. And that's kind of fun.
It'd be fun to do like base jumping or like flying.
Falling off buildings.
Right. That'd be cool.
I mean, I would only get VR to play something like Beat Saber, or like make some sort of boxing or something, like some sort of sport game.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't want to use VR to do meetings.
Right. Yeah, that's weird.
No thanks. No thanks. Did you want to talk about this battery?
Yeah, I guess what I was curious about is like, because I've been thinking about maybe I have like a shitty one, but like the power banks. Do you guys use power banks? Is this actually useful? Are you guys actually charging on the go, or is this like
All right.
they're selling us something?
All right, listen. Answering
Yeah,
the
I
question
have
right
to-
now. Here's my GoPro. I have it plugged into a power bank, which allows my GoPro to have infinite battery. So yeah,
Okay.
it is actually
BDSM in it, dude. Why are you tying it down into there, dude?
It's
You're
a
like
chest
forcing
strap.
it plugged in.
Oh,
Holy shit.
it's because like when you're walking around, you don't want it to get unplugged. You have a little hair tie that presses the USB into the port.
Male to female forceful insertion with that. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But
Yeah, I got power banks. I mean, it's important to have. I keep one in my car, fully charged.
That seems
or try to keep it
dangerous.
fully
Huh.
charged.
I feel like you shouldn't be keeping any battery in your car. 'Cause it
My
gets
car has a fucking battery, dude. The hybrid
That's
shit.
different. That's
if
a
I'm
different.
if I'm gonna go up in flames, and so be at this point, dude. Yeah, but I mean, it's good. I mean, if that car battery goes down, and what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be able to charge my phone and shit? It's kind of nice. Instead, I got one of the tire inflators that doubles as like a power
Oh,
bank too.
from
So
Costco?
no,
I
I
think they
got it
have one.
online.
Yeah, I wonder if
Oh,
they
did
make
you?
That-
ones that are like jumpers, tire inflators, and chargers.
They do. I almost
The,
bought
the
that one,
triple.
but I bought a
Damn.
separate jumper and tire inflator ones.
Have you needed a
But it's
jumper
good to have. I
car?
mean, when you go camping or something, need a power bank. Probably it's kind of nice.
True. True.
I've got a little lantern that doubles as a power bank. I also have like this little lunchbox, lunch pail size one that can do like the 12-volt DC.
Ooh.
It only does like
Oh,
100
fancy.
watts. I got that to do my trolling motor when I had my little inflatable boat going a couple years ago. Until that, that I told that story where I had to shit real bad.
It
Yeah.
pops.
No, it didn't pop. It takes a long time to inflate and deflate the thing. So when you got to shit, you got to get the thing deflated and dried off back into your car before you could leave. So,
Oh, it's
the
a pain in
fish
the
are
ass.
pooping in the water. I mean,
they just shit off the side of the
overboard.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get a real boat.
My
Yeah, when are you
sister has
gonna-
2 boats.
When you move to Lansing, then you can use one of them forever.
She already offered to give me one of them. I didn't want it because then I have to take care of it.
Damn.
Oh,
How would
dude,
you
we could
tow
take
it,
the-
anyways? Too.
Take the boat out.
You just get a tow hitch on your car. My car can pull a boat.
It can. Your hybrid car can tow how much? 1,500 or something?
Yeah, that thing doesn't weigh that much.
Oh.
Is it
I know
aluminum?
it does 1,000. That's why I was like, I don't know how much a fishing boat would be with the trailer.
It's just a lot, like where
What
What do you mean?
Oh, have you ever actually driven and
No,
towed
like-
something?
well, having to back it into my backyard or like all that crap is a lot to do.
Well, you just
dropping it
gotta
in the
practice,
water?
dude, and then don't be so fearful. You just gotta get out there and try it out, dude. The more you do it, the easier it is. Capping yourself off, dude. You like fishing? You should.
I'd rather
try
just
that.
use that as an excuse to hang out with my sister and go fishing. I'm gonna
That
hang
Yeah,
out.
she
but then
will
at
do
the
the boat?
same time,
Yeah.
you could be like, "Let me do it this time." Then you learn, boss up,
So
stack that dub.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the dubs. I kind of want to get a kayak, but at the same time, I don't want a roof rack kayak. I want to get one of those foldable plastic ones.
What the fuck?
Yeah, those can be like close to $1,000. So
There's some that are only like 500.
oh,
Just
pretty
like a-
weird though. Yeah, but you could always get a trailer for your kayaks instead of roof racking it. There you go.
Mm.
So
Kayaking's fun.
Fancy.
It's the best.
kayaking. Yeah,
Just down the river, at least.
the Looking
Yeah,
Glass.
you got a good spot there.
The Looking Glass, yep. It's convenient, right in town.
Yeah, I've never fished there. I want to try that.
A little rock bass, a little. I
the
think
be-
there's
the
some
best bass.
catfish. What's that?
That's my favorite fish, man. The rock bass,
Oh, really? Yeah, you can get those.
like a tiny smallmouth.
Yep, yep. And they put up a little fight.
Not really. I mean, all river fish put up a better fight than a lake fish because they have to like live with a current all the time.
I always have this fear that like if I'm fishing with someone that they put their rod back to cast and then they like get the hook in my fucking eye or something in my face
upper
and they
lip.
go, wah! Yeah, like it like hooks into my my eyelid or some shit and just rips my face.
Yeah, when I was like 5 or 6, my dad took me fishing, and I did that, and it got onto a guy's hat.
Oh dang.
Give him a souvenir.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bad.
That's why the fishermen wear those bucky hats to get more surface area around
Protect their face.
for fear. Yeah.
Or anything else you guys want to talk about this week? Where we
Well, go from top of
Um,
mind.
I thought about too. Do you think the golden age of phones is over? Like pre-COVID was like, I mean, way before pre-COVID, but like that was like the golden era of phones, and now phones have gotten kind of lame. Like we used to have Flappy Bird, dude.
Mm.
It used to be like so much more hyper. Was that just because we were younger? And
I-
phones
it's
are
probably
still
just 'cause we were
pretty
younger.
sweet.
I feel like phones
Mhm.
haven't gotten any better
Mhm.
since 2016.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what on your phone is new since then?
Why can't I have a battery life that lasts like a month, dude? That's all I'm
Right.
asking.
And solar, or
Realistically.
like it on the warmth of your
solar
hand.
charger on the back side of it. Come on.
You know, we're constantly emitting energy. The phone should be able to capture some of that, like
should be
regenerative braking.
absorbing my life force.
There's
Yeah.
not a lot of energy coming out of your hands, Bill.
Dude, wireless
He-
charging is insane. I don't get it. It's like, how the frick does it charge the battery wirelessly?
And it's not impacting us at all. Clearly, it's safe.
It's getting a little bit
Right.
of cancer. Little
Does it?
Yeah, we'll see.
Gotta
I mean,
be, dude. Gotta be. We
that's
haven't had
why
them
when
long
they
enough
do
to know.
like the MRIs, they're like, "All right, we're gonna go in the other room now." Or like the dentist, the X-ray, they're like, "All right, we're gonna go in the other room now." Last time I was at the dentist,
not how my
they said
dentist
we
did
don't
it.
do the lead bibs anymore because it turns out studies found that the X-ray gets trapped in between the bib and just bounces back inside of you. Pretty sweet.
No
So now
way,
they don't
dude.
do. They're
They
not.
they still
bibbing
did
up
it
like
at
they
mine,
used
man.
to.
They still did it at mine. They put the bib on.
You got.
I got a nice dentist, dude.
He's probably an old
Yeah.
white guy.
It's treating
No,
you
no.
nice.
It used to be an old white guy, but he retired. So now I got a younger white guy.
You know, you never see black dentists.
I've never seen one, no.
Where's all the black dentists at?
I mean, the dentists, they get the women because all the techs are women. Dentists, they're kind of like pimps, dude. So
True, that's true.
I think all the techs are annoying moms, but
they all want to do the dentist, man,
Just
because
always
they're rich.
upselling. Always
It is
upselling.
weird.
Crazy.
The dental hygienists that they scrape teeth all day for like their career, like 40 years they sit there and scrape teeth and wear their little
Yeah,
mask,
they
and there's
love
like
it.
nasty people
It's
teeth.
because girls like doing Dr. Pimple Popper. They like scraping crud off teeth. It's the same kind of shit.
That's true.
Satisfying work. Scraping the gunk out of your teeth.
It's valuable. It's good for people, but it's like it's weird that you do that all
You
day
just
every
do it
day.
yourself, dude. Come on.
I actually did. I bought I bought like a dental instrument, one of those
Yeah.
little picks. It was $5 on Amazon, and so I've been right here on your bottom row of your teeth. That area gets for everybody, because like the calcium in your spit, it comes out. So I'll get in there. I'll do my own scraping, between my dental appointments.
Yeah, and you tell any of them that, and they'll say, "No, that's the worst thing you can do," because you're cheaping them out of money, dude. They don't get your
It's like when
business.
you're taking your car to the dealership versus a muffler man. They don't want
Yeah.
you going to muffler man. They don't want you to do it yourself.
Yeah, the muffler man in town one time, I was like 16 and I needed new wheel bearings, and next door is a CarQuest. And so I went to CarQuest and bought the wheel bearings and brought them over, and they like fucked up the install, I think on purpose, because I brought my own product or my own supply in. And I had like no money, and like he made me do it again basically, and have them pay for it. So it was like hundreds of dollars again. And I remember, like, I think I cried, honestly, because like he took advantage of me and I had no money. It's like all of my money. And he ended up dying in a motorcycle crash like a couple years later.
Dude, one time I
That
bought
karma comes real quick.
Bill, you just gotta shop around. Like one time I bought my own brakes, and like I called like 5 places, and only one of them would install brakes that I bought myself.
Oh, okay.
So, but in
He
Portland,
did install it, but I think he did it wrong because you torque it or something. He installed it, I think, purposely wrong to like show me a lesson that you don't bring your shit in here. You know what I mean?
And I always had a good
That's what I remember it
experience with that
being.
muffler man. They always gave me free oil changes.
In Portland,
Yeah,
the one across from the fire department.
the only muffler man in town. What do you mean? It's just the one.
It was
right?
that one, right? Yeah, because
It's
there's the other
gotta
one's a
be.
Quaker State.
No, yeah, it was muffler.
But this
man.
was like 2008.
yeah, 2000. Yeah, around then.
Oh, yeah, I can still picture him. I think he had red hair.
I don't remember the guy at all. I just remember him giving
was
me
mean
He's
to
your
me.
personal
Or-
devil.
free oil change with brakes a couple times.
Yeah, he was mean to me. And that's actually funny that he was red hair because like Tony O'Brien, remember I told the story about how he was my Secret Santa 2 years in a row, and he gave me a pencil the first year and I was really sad. And then the next year he gave me a used pencil that he had been using in class. Did I tell this story?
Yeah.
Remember?
Was the kid just poor?
No, he was an asshole. He was just an asshole. Like you if you do Secret Santa, You go and you buy something from Family Dollar, a little whatever. You do something. He didn't do anything at all. And like I didn't get toys. So it's like I get a little present, you know? It's like a really nice moment for me. And first year I get a pencil. It's out of his desk. And I'm sad. I wanted a toy. And then the next year you draw the Secret Santa, right? The luck of the draw. I get him again. And he gives me a worse pencil year 2. A worse pencil. I cried.
Maybe he missed the memo and he thought it was a white elephant, so he did the gag gift. Secret Santa, white elephant, All right.
Oh, but yeah, I got him back because he, in high school, that was like in middle school or earlier, maybe like 6th grade or 5th grade or something. In high school, he left a guitar at somebody's house for a long time. And eventually I was like, can I smash this guitar? And it was Tony O'Brien's guitar. And eventually I smashed it in the driveway. And he found out that I smashed it, but I would always blame, like he would come up with another guy, Alex, who was another bully, and they would try and like pressure me, like, did you smash the guitar? Like, we're gonna beat your ass. And I was like, no, it was Joey. And I would always, because Joey, he didn't give a shit. He would go crazy. Like if they tried to fight him, Joey would fight him.
Wouldn't fight Joey.
Who, me?
No, they wouldn't fight. Joey would fight back.
Right, they wouldn't fight Joey because Joey will do some crazy shit. But I just always blamed it on Joey to try and get them off me. And so yeah, I got him back by smashing his guitar.
That's wonderful. All right, this has been episode 48 of the Drag and Drop podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment. Thank you, Eric. Big Birch.
Ooh, thank you, Eric. Yeah.
For the comments, yeah. Rocket scientist Eric.
You're so smart.
We will see you guys.
And tall.
Yeah, he was really.
You're probably Dutch, if I were to guess. Most likely Dutch. Comment down below if you're Dutch.
I don't think he's Dutch.
I think he's Dutch.
I would go with some sort of Nordic. Like
Swedish?
Swedish or Norwegian or maybe just English.
He might be Swedish, but I'm gonna go Dutch.
Right. Comment below, Eric. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Later.